Strong Boxing, aka Mr. Moonshine himself. And ladies and gentlemen, first and foremost, God bless each and every one of you out there. Ladies and gentlemen, hope you're having a good weekend. Hope you had a great Saturday watching combat sports and boxing, and the community of boxing are livid though. They mad, they angry, they are disgusted of the corruption in reference to the Rolly Romero versus Jackson Marinez fight. The decision that Rolly got. Oh, Lord. Ladies and gentlemen, let me take my glasses off because the blood is going to start boiling. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Punch Drunk is about to preach. Ladies and gentlemen, Punch is about to preach. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to tell you right now. Like it, share it, subscribe to the channel, ladies and gentlemen, because I'm about to flame somebody. Anybody. I'm about to flame it right now. Now, ladies and gentlemen, check this out. Look. Woo. This is bigger than the fighters. I understand a lot of people want to come at Rolly, because of course what he said after the fight, and he wasn't all humble about it. Look. I understand the hate. That don't even bother me. You know why? Because I understand this sport. I understand that there's a lot of different type of personality, a lot of different type of character. There are humble ones. There are one that talk trash. There are one that have different type of to sell themselves or whatever, their brand or whatever. I don't give a damn about that. Because this decision, Rolly don't have control over it. Marinez don't have control over it. This is bigger than the fighters. The problem is what goes behind the scene. Who's the power plays in the sport of boxing? I want to see the WBA. I want to hear from the WBA. I want to hear from Lila Ellerby. I want to hear from Floyd Mayweather. I want to hear from PBC. I want to hear from Showtime. I want to hear about the power plays, the matchmakers. I want to hear about the investors. I want to hear about the power players that was behind this fight and why I have not heard nothing from them. That's what I want to hear. I want to read the tweet from Lila Ellerby. I want to see what Floyd Mayweather has to say. I want to see what Steven Espinoza has to say. I want to hear what they have to say. Because if they don't come out and say nothing, then they are the corruption. They are the one that's behind this shit. They are the one that needs to take responsibility over this damn shit that's going on in the sport of boxing. If I do not hear nobody calling these motherfuckers out, you better come out and tell us what the hell is going on in the sport of boxing, baby. What the hell is going on? Y'all better come out. Y'all better come out. Because y'all the one that's burying the damn sport. You damn corruption. You are the corruption of this damn sport. Come out. I want to hear what you got to say. Damn it. I am tired of this. Also, I would like to say this. There are 0.1% of the people that feel that this wasn't a robbery. Oh no, don't get on Rolly like that. I'm not getting on Rolly. But there's 0.1% that feel that they can't come out and say, you know what, Rolly did get robbed. There's 0.1% of the people out there in the sport of boxing that feel, oh, no, it wasn't a robbery. And it might be Rolly's people, might be Rolly's friends and family, but Teofimo Lopez was tweeting. And he was coming and vouching for his boy, Rolly Romero. If you know the sport of boxing, if you know within the boxing community, you know that these guys are friends. Teofimo Lopez and Rolly. Y'all know they're good friends. Teofimo Lopez was tweeting. Ladies and gentlemen. He said, how is it the majority of these boxing journalists are so-called experts, but have never fought a day in their life in and outside the ring? And yet, we have to listen to this shit. LOL. Hashtag pathetic. Now, of course, a lot of people, even journalists, boxing content creators, even legends like Oscar de la Hoya was disgusted with this. Now, I understand Teofimo Lopez, that's your friend, but do not act like you ain't see what we saw. Now, you don't have to blast Rolly. You don't have to blast. Nah, that's your people. That's your friend. Even though if I have my peoples and they do something wrong, I won't blast them to the world, but I will check them also, and I will be like, you know what? I'm not going to be no yes man. Yo, my man, you lost the fight. You know what? You should go to the gym. Matter of fact, let's go to the gym together and let's work on this out. Let's work on putting more tools in the toolbox. That's the type of talk, right? You don't need to blast your friend out, but don't come out and start blasting other people and try to, question their intelligence. Because of that tweet, now we don't have to question what you saw that feels like you saw something that we ain't seen. Think about it. Now, also said, Teofimo Lopez says, I give 2 fucks about what y'all say about me. My last tweet was more so about Rolly. And how many of you are eating this man alive? If the man is willing to have a rematch to prove he won, then so be it. Case closed. Now, hey, true, it's a rematch. And I don't believe that people should be all over this guy alive, Rolly. Rolly is young, brother. Even if he would have lost, they would have given him a loss decision. He's still young. He could bounce back. We've seen in the sport of boxing, legendary fighters have bounced back from a loss. We've seen Manny Pacquiao. We've seen Miguel Cotto. We've seen Bernard Hopkins. We've seen people bounce back. A loss is not, all that old stuff, it don't matter. That's irrelevant. We understand that. And we understand that you his friend and you would have vouched for him. But also, don't insult people's intelligence at the same time, brother. Don't insult people's intelligence because we all saw something. I'm not talking about just in America. I'm talking in every corner of the world that watched this fight and is into boxing saw a problem with this. Now, you shouldn't have a problem with the people that's actually calling this out. Now, of course, I understand people was hating on Rolly because after the fight and his interview where he was acting boisterous, he was acting, he was not humble. Like I said in the beginning, I don't give a damn about that. I expect that from some type of fighters. I understand some type of fighters want to promote themselves in this type of way, where they want to be a villain or whether they want to be the baby face. Anyway, I understand that. But Teofimo Lopez, you know and I know and everybody knows that if that decision would have happened to you, if you would have got robbed, if you in your next fight is the Marinez of that, you know that you'll be singing another tune on them tweets. You know that the whole boxing world will be flaming boxing if they play you. You know that. So as a boxer, as much that you are friends with Rolly, you of all people and boxers of all people like us in the outside should understand Marinez. Because I don't think that Teofimo Lopez, I don't think Rolly, I don't think Marinez, I don't think no fighter deserve to be played like that, because you know and I know the sacrifices, the hard work that y'all put in to be in that position. Ladies and gentlemen, it's just not Rolly's first time getting in that type of position to get a interim world title, whatever you want to call it. Huh? Also, Marinez have put himself in position to gain that type of accomplishment. Let's not throw people under the bus because your boy got a decision that we all felt that it was a bad one. Because at least be humble enough to think about your fellow fighter, Marinez, what he has to go through. It's not fair for him. It's not even fair for Rolly to be getting that type of decision, because now that he got the decision, and whether if he would have kept his mouth shut, maybe there's going to be a lot of hate coming on towards him. It's not about winning and losing, but it's how you win and it's how do you lose. When Jeff Horn or Timothy Bradley got their win, a lot of people saying it was robbery. Was their win very significant? No, their win was more like a downfall. Look, we see Sean Porter has taken a loss to Earl Spence, has taken a loss to Kell Brook, has taken a loss to Keith Thurman. But guess what? It's not if he wins or lose, but it's how you win and how you lose. Because the way that he loses, he actually gained more fans because he put up the fight, he worked hard, it was a close fight. And you know what? People really, real combat sporting fans, really don't care about the wins and losses. It's how you win and how do you lose. And for all boxers out there, have your character, have your personality. Hey, the boxing world is a buffet. Y'all all come from different backgrounds, languages, races, all that, right? I believe we're still one race. We're one race under God. But the beauty about us is that we are a buffet. We have different cultures, and that's the beauty of us. That's the beauty of us. But let's call it like we see it. Let's all call it like we see it. That's all. Be his friend. Hey, friends with Rolly or family members, be cool. Don't blast him. But don't disrespect this other man that's also putting his life on the line, just like Rolly and just like y'all other fighters as well. This is Punch Drunk Boxing. We got to get to the bottom of this. I believe this is way bigger than the fighters. So people out there, don't go too much into the fighters because they have no control of what's going on. It's the people on the outside. It's their promoters. It's their managers. The investors. It's the belt federations. All these people that we want to hear from. Don't you keep your mouth shut. Just like you was keeping your mouth open and just like y'all was tweeting like little Tweety birds before to promote this fight, I want to hear what y'all have to say after this fight. Call it like we see it. or you're part of the problem in the sport of boxing. You are the corrupted one. I'm out of here. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell, get my updated videos. God bless and on to the next.